Today's tutorial is for this super bright and fun makeup. I wanted to do something totally different than I've ever done on video before, and I hope that you guys like it. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then just continue watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to apply that all over the eyelid area, and then take any sort of matte sheer shadow to set that in place, and this will also help blend everything together. The first color I'm going to use is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to use a super fluffy brush to blend this all over the crease area. I do apply a few layers of this, as this will be our transition shade. The next color is this beautiful color called Pegasus, also from Makeup Geek. And I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, so at this point I just start winging it. And I applied that into the inner corner, and then I take the color Dragonfly on another blending brush, and I apply that into the inner portion of the eye next to the nose, blending that almost to the eyebrow. I do leave a little bit of that skin underneath the brow bone empty. Then this color is Life, guys. Poppy by Makeup Geek as well. So beautiful, so bright. I used a denser blending brush to apply this all over the crease, and I want this to be super bright. This is like the big pop of color in this eye look. So I blend that all over the crease area, and then later you'll also see I blend it into the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm taking this eyeshadow called High Wire with a little bit of Max Fix Plus just to add some brightness in the inner corner. Now I'm going back in with Pegasus, and I decided to apply this all over the eyelid, kind of blending it out with my finger. I find that with these shadows, it's better to use your finger to pack on color than it is to use a brush. So I did that and then went back in with that blending brush without adding any color on it, just to help blend out that crease. Now for the depth in the outer corner, I'm using Curfew. This is a beautiful matte purple shade, and it was perfect to add a little bit of depth to this look without adding too much color. So what I did is I just started slowly adding it to the outer corner. You'll see that I'm creating quite a wing or cat eye shape with the eyeshadow, and also making sure that it fades into the blue on the eyelid very well. You want that transition to look very seamless, kind of like the colors are blending into each other. Now for another pop of color, I'm using the shade Fortune Teller. If I had a bright matte yellow, I would use that instead, but I didn't, so I opted for this. I applied it underneath the brow bone on the inner and outer corner, leaving the middle part blank. I really liked the way it turned out. I just layered it and layered it until I got the desired brightness. Like I said, I wing this, and I kind of just wanted to have fun with it and show that you can have fun with color. You don't have to be scared of all these crazy colors. You know, just go with it and blend it out, and eventually it'll turn into something. So now I'm just going over each color and making sure everything's blended, and then moving on to the lower lash line, taking Poppy first and applying that to the center portion of the eyelid, leaving the inner and outer corner blank. Then taking Curfew and adding that to the outer corner, and I'm also using this to help clean up that shape of the outer eye, really sharpening that line and making sure that the color deepens closest to the lash line on the upper eyelid and that it is blended in seamlessly. Then I'm going to take a white eyeshadow, doesn't matter which one you use, just a matte white eyeshadow to place in the center where we left that area blank underneath the brow bone, and then taking that Poppy blending brush that we used to blend out Poppy and make sure that that is all blended together nicely. Now I'm going to fast forward through my eyeliner routine. This is just a L'Oreal black eyeliner. My favorite is actually the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but I recently ran out of it and decided to try something that was a little bit lower in price, and it's okay. I still do prefer the Kat Von D one in my opinion, but it is good for a drugstore alternative. So I'm going to apply some black mascara and some eyelashes, and then I'm going to start contouring the rest of my face. To contour, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour shade in Fawn, and just blending that into my cheekbones. I also like to take that underneath the chin area, you know, gotta get rid of that double chin dough. And I also like to take it on the sides of the temple and around the top of the forehead. Leave that center portion of your forehead blank, because that's where you want brightness to be, not shade. Then I take the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bronzer, and I use that to warm up a skin tone and blend out that contour, and I just apply it over all those places that we contoured. For blush, I'm using MAC's Launch Away. I believe this was a limited edition, but I love this blush. It's so beautiful, especially for the summer. And then to highlight, I'm using Sand by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I rediscovered this. I was obsessed with Champagne Pop for the longest time, and then this is just the most beautiful, subtle highlight. It's not too in your face, and with such a bright eye look, I just wanted the rest of the face to kind of blend in. Now I'm taking this all over my face, down the center of my nose, at the tip, on my cupid's bow, even a bit on my forehead and my chin. If you're super oily and you're going to be wearing this out for a long period of time, I don't recommend this because this will make you look more oily, but this was just for the sake of, being on camera and stuff. It makes you look very nice and dewy. Now I'm taking any sort of neutral brownish pink lip liner and lining my lips, and now I'm taking Kylie's lip gloss in the color So Cute and applying that on top. Again, like I said, because it was such a bright makeup look, I just wanted the rest of the face to kind of be there but not be in your face. Now, after all of that, I've realized that I forgot to conceal. So I'm using a Rimmel, I believe it's called the Wake Me Up concealer in Very Light, and applying that underneath my eyes first, then on the bridge of my nose and my forehead and my chin, and using a damp beauty blender to blend that all out. I just tap, 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 especially underneath the eyelids. There's a trick that if you go back and forth, that'll help it from stopping to crease. And that is the finished makeup look. If you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!